for maybe about another few days, maybe next week or so. But I will be taking the show live on the to the Zoom and everything like that, so we can put it on the YouTube, the Periscope, and also the Facebook Live as well too. So pretty much, I will try to still come in here and drop the actual, little tips and bits and everything like that on my story and everything like that. But pretty much it's just a little experiment I want to do with IG Live and everything like that. It seems to be pretty cool. So, it is what it is. Sorry, too much water before I start the show. So, you guys already know. Crazy night last night with the Dodgers. Man, oh man. Man, I'm telling you right now. That's going to be a nutty series. It's going to be a fight. I'm already assuming that a fight's going to happen. And it seems like the Astros, they didn't really like exactly what was happening to him last night, but hey, it is what it is. Joe Kelly played no games with them last night, and he went right after those guys. So I have my reaction for it later for you guys as well too, so you guys can look that up on Fanatics View. But let's get down to business, man. You guys don't watch the show to watch me rant and rave and things of that nature. You guys watch this show because you guys want to get the best bets, and that's what my job is to do, is to get you the best bets, something to get you home with and everything like that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to jump into the WNBA. Today we got 3 games in the WNBA. We got the Fever, the Fever. We got them with 3.5 today. Then we also are going to rock with the Wings today with the -5. I like where the Wings are going here. I know that they didn't look good in their opener, but all in all, though, I think today they should be able to beat the Liberty, because Liberty didn't show me much. They couldn't they couldn't hit the side of a barn. They should have been called the New York Bricklayers, to be that honest with you. I know that they do have the #1 player from the draft and everything like that, the best player coming out of college and everything, with Inishku. And, I know everybody's really excited about her because she's Kobe Bryant's little protege and things of that nature. Well, she looked like Kobe did in the 15th season. So the thing is, yeah. So hopefully she gets it together. So, damn, we got connection issues happening right now, too. So, and, but yeah, here we are. We get Liberty will get the upset today against just, okay, give ourselves a little bit of a shot here, and it is what it is. Then we also have the Dream and the Aces. This one should that this what will happen here is that the Dream will get the cover here, because the Aces just don't look good without Kelsey Plum and Cam Bedge. I'm telling you, those two really put that team over the top. And since they weren't there, they weren't able to close out that game against the Sky. They were up almost 10 points with about 5 minutes left to go in the game. The Sky get to come back, win the game with the late 3. And, the Sky are a really good team. And I do get that part. But all in all, though, the Aces have always had trouble really closing out teams. And it really showed on Sunday as well, too. So I like the Dream. I like the Dream a lot today. I think that they will cover the +9.5. A lot of people didn't see them coming. A lot of people did in good fashion as well too. So you can't just sleep on the Dream anymore. So it is what it is. We move on. Let's go ahead and jump into baseball. And in baseball today, we got a good one here with the Rockies and the A's. This is going to be our early game today. This is going to be the game that kicks off everything. The over 7.5, Rockies A's. That's where I'm going here. I think that what happens here is we got German Marquez on the mound, and German Marquez has always been a guy that can get hit, and I've known this for a long time with him as well too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the over 7.5 with the Rockies and the A's. And thank you again to the Rockies last night. That was the dog of the day. They actually went ahead and cashed out the 5th ticket in a row on the dog of the day since the MLB started. So I'm looking good in the dog category. And today I'll break down who the dog is gonna be in the next group as well too. But there it is, over 7.5 with the Rockies and the A's. I really do like this spot right here. I think that we'll easily get over 7.5 runs here. The score should finish up 6-3, 6-4, something of that nature. I think that both teams will be scoring some runs today. So we move on, and we got the lowly Rangers. The Rangers have been very, very bad lately. I think they have 1 win on the season. to be honest with you. And actually, yes, they are 1-4 to start the year off. And just peep this: 5 of those games are at their brand new stadium in Arlington. So this is a damn shame when it comes down to the Rangers. They're 1-3 actually, and they have played against NL teams, nothing but NL teams. So I know it's a little bit of a struggle because the pitching is something that they just really can't keep up with, and that it showed. It's really showed. In their one win, they actually only scored like 2 runs. So, it's a weird year for the Rangers, to be honest with you, man. The one win that they did get, they won 1-0, and the highest amount of runs that they've scored this season has been 3. So I'm saying that this team is going to have a bust out day today, because everything's telling me that they're going to have a bust out day today. Bumgarner did not look good in the opener at all, and I'm just telling myself that I don't think that he's going to be looking good today either. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Rangers minus 115. Let's see how it shakes out. Now we got the Indians and the White Sox. With the Indians and White Sox today, we have the best pitcher that the White Sox pretty much can throw out there right now, and that's going to be the man Giolito. Lucas Giolito will be making his first start today. Zach Plesac will be making his first start today for the Indians as well too. I do expect this game to go under. I think that both teams are going to have a little bit of a pitcher's duel going on today, and it's going to be some insufficient hitting as well. They played 2 games yesterday against each other, and I think today what happens is pretty much we get the under here because I think these guys, they got to be tired. Come on, man. 2 games in one day, and literally you guys coming rolling it back around again. It's either going to be, and then you got 2 fresh pitchers as well who are seen as some of the better pitchers in the rotation. So give it to me, man. Under 9.5, White Sox, Indians. We move on, and we have a doozy with the Cubs and the Reds today. And I'm going to flip the script a little bit today. I'm going to take the Reds to win by 2 or more runs. I know the Reds have struggled in this series to start off, but it's okay. This is the bounce back day for the Reds, and Sonny Gray is their best pitcher. So I do feel like this will be the moment that the Reds get it back together, and hopefully they can go ahead and cash that ticket for us as well too. I really do love the Reds today. It's not even about winning. It's just about winning by 2 or more runs, because I think they do win the game, but they have to win by 2 or more runs. So let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. 1.5 on the Reds. All right, so we move on, and we got the Pirates here. The Pirates are going to be playing the Brewers again today, and they did blow a lead against the Brewers the other day late. And I know because I was following the game. And then yesterday was a pretty good game between those 2 teams as well too. So today is the day, and both these squads are looking pretty good coming in. Joe Musgrove is going to be taking them out, going against Brandon Woodruff. And the hitting for both these teams is very, very down in the dumps to start the season, but that's okay because this is the start of the season. So pretty much what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take the plus 1.5 on the Pirates. I expect a close game, and if anything, if they don't win the game today, they'll be within 1 run in my opinion. So let's see how it goes. Pirates plus 1.5. Let's see how it shakes out. And then for my last play in the pick 6, it's going to be one that my man Lou Gamelin will like. Captain Lou, man, I already know he'll love this play. I'm going to take the Tigers today with the minus 130 against the Royals. You already know what happened on Monday. We took the Royals with the minus 1.5 on the client play, and boy, oh boy, did it come back and in big numbers. The Royals absolutely romped the Tigers today. The Tigers, I'm back in your corner. Yesterday, actually had the under 11.5 for this game and under 10.5, and that was the client premium. So pretty much, I'm going for the trifecta today when the Tigers and Royals series, because this has been a very predictable series, to be that honest with you, and hopefully we'll go ahead and cash that ticket for this one as well too. As usual, single what you like, but once again, this is a 57-1 parlay, so value. Go ahead, you put $20 on this bad boy, you come back with $11.40. Okay, yeah, $11.40, and then you add back your your 60, so that'd be 1160. That's almost $1,200 on a $20 bet if we are able to cash this pick six out. But make sure you single what you like, because those will be helpful as well too. And the Reds are a juicy dog number for that 1.5 as well too. They are at plus 150 for that as well. So there it is with the primetime pick six. We move on to the dog pick four. The dog. Okay, so the dog pick four, we got the Blue Jays. I'm going to go out on a limb, and the Blue Jays get the sweep against the lowly Nationals, who are playing absolutely terrible baseball right now. I can't trust them. I don't care if Max Scherzer's on the mound right now. I think that they're going to go ahead and get beat. That's it, and that's all. I think that the Blue Jays there are playing some pretty good baseball right now. They've started off the season very well, very surprising in fact. And I think that they continue that role because they got the momentum. They're feeling themselves. They're feeling good. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Blue Jays today with the plus 155. Let's see how it shakes out. All right, we move on, and then we got a good one again between the Cardinals and the Twins. And, you know, the Cardinals got whooped on yesterday, but they tried to make some strides late in the game. So literally what happened there is that they just came up short, even though coming up short was 4 runs, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So pretty much what we have here, we got Rich Hill, the wily vet on the mound, the former Dodger. I thought Rich Hill was done, to be dead honest with you. And then Daniel Ponce de Leon. And both these pitchers do have a lot of time in the MLB and everything like that. But I do feel like the Cardinals will be able to get to Rich Hill today, because Rich Hill is only good for 5-6 innings, and then he starts kind of getting all over the place. And, you know, we've all seen over the years that he can be hit as well, too. We've seen this when he was playing for the Dodgers. So let's see how it goes. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Cardinals plus 150. Let's see how it goes. And then I'm going to rock with a home team here, and that's going to be the Giants. The Giants are playing the Padres tonight. And I know my San Diego folks don't want to hear this, but I think the Giants are due for a win. I think the Giants, they drop every first game of the series, but they'll figure out a way to get a game out of each series that they play in, even though they probably are going to be in the bottom of the NL West this season as well, too. I think that they win tonight. I'm taking the Giants with the plus 150. Let's go ahead and see how it goes, man. Hopefully we can cash that ticket. And then we have the Mariners going against the Angels again. The Angels absolutely ransacked them last night. We took the Mariners on a plus 1.5 last night, and that just did not work out for us. And tonight, I'm thinking, since, you know, you've been getting your ass kicked in like at least 3 out of 4 of your games, because the Mariners have 1 win on the season that was pretty good, but the rest of their games have been absolute blowouts. But I don't see the Angels being as consistent as they should be, and I know that they'll figure out a way to drop this game tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and take the plus 180 with the Mariners, and there it goes right there, 44-1 on the dog pick 4 right there for you guys. I think this will work out to be something very, very, very good moving forward. So we'll see how it goes. Man, both tickets are in high value and everything like that. You can get you can get a bando off these tickets if you invest just $20. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. And even if you put up 10, you still get a nice amount coming back. And even if you put up 5, you still get a nice amount coming back to you as well too. So, you know, small risk, big reward. You know how it goes, but always single what you like as well too. And once again, our dog of the day is gonna be the Cardinals. Okay, so I'm rolling the dice on that one. But once again, dog of the day will be the Cardinals, and the Cardinals could make it the 6th day in a row, but I don't want to jinx myself. I shouldn't even say anything about it. It's like a pitcher with a no-hitter. Don't say nothing until the game is over. You already know, so it is what it is. But that's going to be a wrap on our MLB Primetime Bets list. All right, so we move on, and let's go ahead and talk about the horses. All right, so we got ourselves some great races today going on up at we got some great races going on today up in Auburn, Washington, over at Emerald Downs, a little bit outside of Seattle, but a very good racetrack and a very good, location, because this is like the Del Mar for Northern California horses, in a sense, that are the B horses. Not the good horses from Del Mar, from Golden Gate, actually go down to Del Mar, but these horses go up to Seattle and go run around there. So here we are. my best value is going to be a horse by the name of Silver Service. The last time and the only time Silver Service ever won was at Emerald Downs in the same type of field, and the horse hasn't. The horse it has some weird numbers coming from Grant Pass, but you know what? All in all, it's strengthen the horse, and they must see something with the horse if they're still running the horse, and they must think the horse has a big shot at winning as well, because the horse is back at a track it's very familiar with and it's already won at. And when you have that in the stat line, that's something to always run with, because as they always say, there's courses for horses, and I think that this course fits this horse very well. So I'm going to go ahead and take Silver Service. That's going to be our best value. At right now, the horse is an 8-1 money line, but I don't expect that to stick. I think this will be bet down once people get into the forum and see that this horse has already won at Emerald Downs. Now, we're moving along, and we have Smoothie Lee. Smoothie Lee is going to be our shot of the day. Smoothie Lee is going to be in a race that I feel that is wide open, and they do have some really good horses in this race as well too. We're going to put these horses with the and also I kind of skipped over, but make sure you guys can box it up or key it up with the top horses. And the way that you'll do that in the first race is, if you key it, you're gonna key the 3 with the 2, 6, 7. If you box it, just go 2, 3, 6, 7. Exacta, try, superfecta, whatever you like. I would say do the exacta, trifecta. Those ones will probably be sure shots, and the superfecta will pay out well if Silver Service is on top. All right, so let's go back to race 5. Sorry about that. I just didn't want to skip out. And race 5 is going to be a good one. It's going to be an optional claimer. It's going to be 9,500 as the purse. So this is really good, because they got a good horse in here named Drizzy. Drizzy was a horse that actually won on the horse won on debut at Santa Anita, but it kind of fell off, and the horse has kind of been moved around a lot. This horse is very valuable in a sense as well too. So the horse, every time it's in a claiming race, literally gets claimed. And I don't know how the horse got up to Emerald Downs, but it happens when you get certain owners that see things in horses that say, okay, maybe I can make some money off this horse. I'm not going to make the Kentucky Derby money off this horse. I'm not going to make big stakes money off this horse, but the horse can pull up and get us a check. It's that simple. But Drizzy does loom the danger, but I do like Smoothie Lee a lot. Smoothie Lee is a good-looking horse, has some good-looking numbers, and I think will be a good 10-1 or better, because I think that what's going to happen here is that they're going to be all over Mitch and John E. and Drizzy here. And Lolly Express is a good horse as well too, and that's why all these horses are in the top group. And once again, I know I sound like a broken record, but I just have to re-explain it, because people, it's horse racing, you say you get it, and then you come back to me, ask me, what did I say again? So pretty much the shot of the day, our key horse is going to be Smoothie Lee, and then we're going to go ahead and box the 2, 3, 6, 7, and key the 2 with the 3, 6, 7, okay? And that's how we're going to rock out on those bets right there. And then in our nightcap, we're going to go ahead and have a horse by the name of Icy Fire, and Icy Fire is going to be a really good one. And I know I listed 5 horses here. I didn't mean to do that, but you guys can add that 7 in there, because I think this will be really good for us at the end of the day when you're doing your super high 5 and everything. Like, well, not your super high 5, because we don't have that here, but when you're doing your pick 4 at the end of the night, this will probably be the 5th horse that we add. So, pretty much I think that we can go all out a little bit in this race and add that 5th horse, so we can give ourselves a chance. I know that it seems like I'm cheating a little bit, but hey, it is what it is, man. You trying to win these races, man, and then these horses have good prices as well too. So if you can mix it up, and this will be more of a one where you could do straights, but then this is how you would probably want to do the straight. You probably would want to put the 2, 5 together, and then put the 2, 4, 10, 7, 2, 4, 10, 7. And then you can throw the 5 in there in some of those groups as well too. It's just going to be a more heavier ticket. And if you go ahead and box them up, it's going to be a little expensive as well too. So you pick the value correctly, but Usually I don't add this fifth horse here, but it's here. And so, because I got confused, it was either 10 or 7. And I really do like the 7 horse, but the 7 horse has some proving to do. And the 10 horse is pretty good, but, it has a high number. So you guys make the choice. Most likely, I'll probably erase this later on, but erase the 7 out of it later on because I don't want you guys to overspend like that. But you know what? You can go 10 or 7 here, and that's pretty much what I'm throwing out there for you as well too. So there goes your best bets today over at Emerald Downs over in Auburn, Washington, right outside of Seattle. And boy, oh boy, I'd like to tell you guys once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And for those who will be tuning in a bit on the YouTube and everything like that, I thank you very much. You guys are the best. I can't do this without you. So just know that we gonna keep this movement moving, all right? And we put our money where our mouth is on a daily basis. And once again, this show is brought to you by this show is brought to you by, damn it, all these pictures to go through. This show is brought to you by Prime Wave Media Group, and the show is hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the Primetime Angles live on IG. You guys can subscribe on the YouTube on Prime Wave Media. Also, you guys can follow me on the Twitter at Pop DiBiase, and you guys can follow me here on the IG at DiBiaseWave_. Also, follow the show page, Primetime Angles, and also you guys can follow PTSI on IG. Those are all my handles as well too. So you guys go ahead and check it on out, and it is what it is. But other than that, I am gone.